It is time for another crazy thrift challenge, only now it's out of necessity because most everything I own no longer fits. My plan is to update my closet with items that not only work throughout my pregnancy, but also end up costing an average of only $4 to $5. I will be going on 5 thrift trips in 5 days throughout my second trimester with the goal of buying outfits I'll actually wear, all while spending a fraction of what they would have cost brand new. Let's head into thrift store number 1 to get started. Already right away, I'm liking this one. As I'm out shopping today, I'm not only going to be looking for myself, but also items that I can put on our website for you guys to shop, since the things I can wear right now are pretty limited. I didn't find much in the smalls, so I'm going to go ahead and start looking through the mediums. I'm planning to look through multiple sizes in hopes I can find a few outfits that will work for me. All right, I'm already loving this texture. It looks like it's from Zara. This is not gonna work for me with a bump, but this would be so great for one of you guys to pick up. So I'm gonna add it to the cart and put it on our website. Now I've found a couple things for you guys, but still nothing for myself to try on. I've seen some people wearing bodysuits while pregnant, so maybe I'll give that a try with just the right bottoms. What I'm looking for when it comes to tops is either things that are cropped that will go above my belly or things that are really long to cover my entire stomach. Something like this is a pretty good length to pair with a skirt. I might actually hang on to this. Another top here that I'm gonna grab for one of you. I really like this brand and I love the color. I could maybe make it work for me. If it doesn't end up fitting great, it'll be coming to the website. Adding to cart because that is a good one. I almost finished looking through the mediums and I wasn't finding a whole lot. But ooh, what is this? With just the right outfit, this could potentially look cute. I'm imagining a white skirt on bottom. I might just give this a try. Ooh, it is new with tags. Now I'm into size large and I just found this top right here. I like the colors and the detail. Plus it could be a good length to layer a skirt underneath. Those last 2 tops are kind of outside my comfort zone and very different from what I'm used to buying for myself, but that's just the season that I'm in. I'm going to have to try new things and try things on to see what works. Now, one thing I'm going to be looking for today is a specific top to go with a skirt I thrifted a while back. And this is so close. At the end of last year when we were thrifting in Indiana, I picked up this skirt that I discovered fits great with a bump, but surprisingly, I do not have any shirts to go with it. Something like this would be perfect. I'm just afraid this is going to be a little bit small, but my ideal thing to find would be something like this in a short sleeve version and maybe a little bigger. So let's head over there to see if I can find one. Moving on to the short sleeves. Again, just looking for patterns that I like. Something like this could actually work great and I do like the color of it. So we are off to a good start. Okay, here's another one where I can tell the quality is amazing. It's not quite my size, but I'll go ahead and throw it on our website for one of you because this one is so pretty. And again, I love the quality. I might have just found 2 perfect tops right in a row. The first one is this floral. How great would it be with some high-waisted pants or a high-waisted skirt? And then exactly what I was looking for, this cream top that I think would go so good with that skirt I was talking about. Now, if both of these fit, then I think they're gonna be winners, but I'm gonna have to wait and see until I try them on. Still some more short sleeves to look through, and then I can move on to the long sleeves, which I'm excited for. Right away, I can tell the tag of this looks nice, and it is a 3X. I'm gonna grab this one for the shop just because we are always looking for more good quality on-trend items in that size. I have noticed a lot of items today, even more than normal, that are in the wrong size category. So that is why it's helpful to look through multiple sizes because you never know what you're gonna find. Okay, this is quite plain, but I really like the color, and I think the shape would work if I could just find a fun pair of pants to pair this with. This will be one I try on as well. It's officially time to move on to long sleeves, and I was just about to get started in the mediums, but this gingham shirt caught my eye. It is a size small, and I just love the little extra details it has, so I'm gonna throw this one on our site as well. I just spotted this from Aerie, and at first I skipped right over it, just because I'm used to wearing tops that are more flowy, but then I remembered that tighter things actually look great with a bump, and then I liked how long this was, but then I realized it's a romper. Now I'm probably gonna wish this was the next size up, but I'm still gonna try it on. I actually just gasped out loud. The most perfect Madewell top in size extra large. Now this probably is not going to fit me, but it is surely coming to the website for one of you guys. And look what's right behind it. This top is super pretty too. Now I don't know if I love the neckline actually. I don't think it would be the most flattering, so I'm going to keep looking. I'm getting so close to the skirts, which are right over there, and I cannot wait for that. But first, just a few more long sleeves to look through. Ooh, wow. I absolutely love this one too. Score for the extra larges. It is finally time to start looking through the bottoms, starting right here in the skirts. Now these can be hit or miss, but when you find a good one, it is very exciting. Did I just find the most perfect skirt? If you've been following along for a minute, then you know I love this color. I literally think this is gonna be perfect. Adding this one to the cart, I cannot wait to try it on. Well, that is gonna do it for skirts. I'm so excited about the one that I found, but now I think I'll move on to the dresses. Lots to look through here, and I'm specifically looking for either rompers that are gonna fit well or a great dress that I could wear to a baby shower I have coming up. Even though there are a lot of options, I'm still gonna have to do a lot of digging to find some things that could work. This right here is so pretty. I love the details on it. I'm gonna be adding this one to the site as well. Here's a really pretty one that I think would fit great and would be fun to layer for the fall. Ooh, and right behind it, this could actually end up working out great as well. Okay, this is amazing and totally out of character for me, but it's from ASOS. It is in my size. This could be cute with a bump. If I don't love it, maybe I'll throw it on the website. Did I just find my dream skirt slash dress? I've been wanting a white skirt for quite some time. Just think of all the different ways that you can layer something like this. Another option, this little bodysuit. Let me see what size it is. Please be a medium. It's a small. I might still try it on. It's JoyLab from Target, and I actually really like their stuff. If it was a medium, it would have fit perfectly. I'll still try it just in case. The cart is filling up, and there's still an entire other row of dresses to look at. I added a few more to the cart, and that is gonna do it for the dress section. I ended up finding a few other options that I like, but now it's time to move on to the pants. I'm a little nervous for this section, and I don't know how hopeful I am, but let's take a look. I'm pretty much just looking for stretchy waistbands and then also patterns that I like. Something like this is actually quite nice. And black isn't always my first choice, but I'm gonna try them on because if they're comfy and I can make them work, they could be a winner. Time to keep digging to see what else there is. Both of these are nice. I love a good wide leg trouser, but I do have a pair pretty similar to these at home, and I would really love a fun pattern. Okay, here's a strong contender. I like the colors, the pattern, and they're from Gap, which I really like. They kind of look like pajama pants, but that is the vibe. I've been seeing a lot of people style these and making them look cute, so these will be a maybe. Well, now that my cart is all filled up with what appears to be my favorite color scheme, I'm thinking it's time to narrow things down and do some try-ons. This is a lot. I don't think I've brought this much into a fitting room in a while, but I am liking what I'm seeing with these textures and colors and already loving this shirt and that skirt together. Now, where to begin? I'm gonna go ahead and get started with what I think is gonna be my favorite outfit. So let's start there. Okay, we are off to a really good start. I cannot believe this outfit worked so well, but you'll have to wait to see until I get home. Oh, I'm so hopeful, but let's keep moving. This top here is so close. It's just a little bit tight in my arms. I was imagining it with a white skirt on bottom, but this is not working. Here's a little sneak peek of the white dress. I think it is so close. I'm gonna put it in my maybe pile because I think I could make it work, but I'm not confident. I may have just turned it into a yes. Stay tuned. Here are a few things I passed on. I did not end up liking the bodysuit, and this jumper unfortunately had a hole in it. Well, this dress is absolutely adorable, but it's also incredibly itchy, so I'm gonna have to leave it behind. I ended up saying no to both of these pants. These were too small, but I'm gonna throw them on our website because they were really cute, and I love that they're Gap. And now for this dress, it's just too short on me, so this is one I'm still gonna get because it is so cute and I love the quality. So if you're shorter than 5'7", this could end up working great for you. you. I found one more yes, which thank goodness, because this is my keep pile and this is my put back pile. Here's everything I'm getting for myself, and then these are the items that are currently on our website that you can shop from now. Time to head to the checkout, and I do have a 25% off coupon today, so I'm excited to see what my total ends up being. Thank you so much. Well, my arms are full and I am excited about these finds. I got a ton of stuff for you guys to shop from and a couple things for myself. I ended up purchasing 7 items for myself and it was only $27. So I still have plenty of room in the budget to spend, and I'm feeling like these outfits are not quite complete. So I'm gonna head over to one of my favorite upscale thrift stores just because I have a feeling there's some other fun finds there waiting for me. Here's the list of what I'm going to be looking for while I'm here. First, I'm going to start out in the maxi dress section just because they always have some great options. I found this really fun Western style strapless dress that I thought could be a winner. Then I checked both the skirts and the pants just in case they had something that I loved, but I didn't end up finding anything there. I went ahead and held up the blue dress to myself, and I'm not even going to try it on because I'm pretty positive it's going to work. Thank you, I appreciate it. You too. Well, just one find from that stop. While I have a few more minutes, I'm gonna pop into Plato's Closet, which is right next door. Again, just to see if there's any good skirts or pants that could work well for me. Okay, this dress here is totally my style. And I like how it's a little bit longer. It's not super short. This could work well for the baby shower I'm going to, but I'm still gonna try it on. Now, as far as pants go, I'm thinking these could be a good option. I like the color and pattern of them, so I'm gonna see if there's a shirt to go with them. This is so cute. I'm afraid it's gonna be a little bit big, but I'm still gonna try it on. I came over to the men's section to check for a graphic t-shirt, and I think I just found the perfect one. It is Nike and has the coolest design on the front. I think I'm gonna get it, and I'll wait to show you until I get home and style it. Well, I am now in the fitting room and I have some cute things to try on. So this is way cuter than I thought. So this is gonna be a yes. Okay, this is adorable. I cannot believe it fits. Okay, this dress could not be more perfect. The length is so good. I'm about to buy almost everything I brought in the fitting room, which almost never happens. Hopefully I have 20% off, but we will see when I get to the checkout. Thankfully, I did have 20% off and I got all of this for an amazing deal. Thank you, you too. Okay, what just happened? I got almost everything there and I still came under budget. There's some amazing stuff in here, even new with tags. Let's get this all home. I cannot wait to show you. Let's take a quick break from this thrift challenge to talk about today's video sponsor, which is Wild Grain. I'm excited to share about them because in this busy season of life and while being pregnant, there is not much more that I could ask for than having some delicious food sent right to my door. Wild Grain is a bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, pastries, and pastas. You can customize your box with your favorite items, so I chose gluten-free, and let me show you what I got. First is their pumpkin spice cheesecake, giant chocolate chunk cookies, gluten-free linguine, everything sourdough bread, blueberry waffles, butter, and some sourdough rolls. For years, my family and I have eaten the same gluten-free bread that can often be hard to get our hands on, so knowing we can have some sent to us is really exciting. I actually have the cookies in the oven right now, so I'm gonna pull them out to give you a closer look. I'm overall really impressed by all of their options, how easy it is to receive and make them, and by how good they are. If you want to try out Wild Grain, be sure to click the link in my description and use code LaurenMans for $30 off your first box. Plus, you'll even get free croissants for life. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy one of these cookies, but in the meantime, let's get back to thrifting. I am back home with all of my finds. I did not expect this with it being my very first big thrift trip since being pregnant, but I think this just might be my favorite haul to date. What I'm most excited about is that these items seem to fit really well, but also I can mix and match so many of them. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the try-ons though, and I think I'm gonna get started with one of my very favorite outfits, which is this skirt with the floral top. Here is outfit number 1, featuring the skirt of my dreams. The color, style, and fit of this skirt is truly everything I was hoping for and more. And what's fun is that I was able to find this pretty, perfectly cropped shirt to go with it. Now, I don't see a brand or anything on the skirt, so I can't tell you where it's from, but all I know is this is one I'm going to be wearing on repeat throughout my pregnancy, but then also after as well. I will certainly be dressing it up with fun floral tops like this one, but I'm also gonna dress it down with graphic t-shirts and tennis shoes as well, so this is just a versatile piece I know I'm gonna be wearing throughout the whole year. I would say this outfit is my favorite, but there's a lot of good stuff to come, so let's move on to outfit number 2. Next up is the white dress, which I totally could wear on its own by just adding a belt, but I feel like it's missing something I want to layer just to dress it up a little bit, so let me show you what I put together. Not only have I been loving wearing the color brown, but also things that tie like this above my belly, just because I think it's flattering and does a good job of showing it off. So I ended up finding this top and putting the two of these together, and at first when I tried it on in the store, it definitely felt outside my comfort zone. I don't often wear things that are strapless or little cardigans like this, but I ended up really loving these two pieces because I can either mix and match them with other things in my closet, or I think together they make the perfect outfit for me to wear this summer. This next top here is one I got specifically to go with this vintage denim skirt that I got at the end of last year. I've been looking for a top that was nice and simple and the perfect length to go with this skirt, and I finally found it, which I'm very excited about. I just really love the cream color, and I think it would also look really great with a patterned floral skirt as well. But this just feels like the perfect, simple, feminine outfit to carry me through the rest of the warm months. Pretty much everything I've tried on so far has not had a tag or a brand on it, so I can't tell you where it's from. But if you see something you like and you want to try to thrift it online, you can always take a screenshot and upload it to either Google Lens or Poshmark, and then hopefully find something similar that way. But for this next outfit, I'm not going to try it on, but I still wanted to share the two pieces with you. I went ahead and picked up these two pieces mainly because I knew that I really liked the fit and color of this shirt, but also I could really see myself wearing this postpartum, so that's why I picked it up. And then for these shorts, they ended up just really fitting great around my belly, so I grabbed them. And I don't have a whole lot of fun tops to go with them, but I just thought they were easy, comfy shorts to throw on as I'm out and about running errands. That's gonna do it for my Goodwill finds, so now I'm gonna move on to my upscale thrift store finds and probably my best haul ever from Plato's Closet that I cannot wait to share. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this green dress because it fits like a dream. Plato's Closet find number 1, finally a dress that is shorter but not too short for my long legs, and the fact that it fits perfectly with a bump. What's fun about this one is I believe I paid only $16 plus 20% off, and it was brand new with tags, originally $60. It is a boutique brand. I love the quality and the way that it's slightly longer in the back. I can't wait to wear this on repeat throughout my pregnancy, but also after as well. But are you ready for this outfit to get even cuter? I also thrifted this vest from Plato's, and I have been wanting one of these for so long. I have to say this might be one of my favorite finds of the day. Let me try it on so you can see how I'm gonna be able to wear it now as my belly grows, but also postpartum as well. Okay, are we serious right now? This just might be one of the cutest outfits in my closet, and I love how I'm able to just button up this vest one time and it lays so nice. I can also imagine this vest being styled over so many different outfits, so I know I'm going to be wearing this on repeat. Comment down below to let me know which is your favorite outfit so far, but just know there are some more fun ones coming up, and actually next I'm going to try on an outfit that I also think would look great with this vest. Here is the next outfit, and what is so fun about this is it's actually a skirt and a matching tank top paired together. Now, I have been trying to find the perfect white skirt for well over a year now. They're so hard to find. And when I picked this one up and saw that it had a matching tank top, my jaw was on the floor. But what I'm most excited about with this outfit is not only can I wear these together and layer something over top, but I can also wear them separate as well. So first, I'm gonna show you what this looks like with the vest over top, but then I'm gonna separate the pieces and style those as well. So here it is with the vest. This is just so comfortable, and it is the perfect piece to layer over top of anything. But now I just want to show you a way that I can style the tank top on its own. And then here is a way I'll be styling the skirt. Next is going to be the most perfect oversized graphic t-shirt that is exactly what I was looking for and you actually haven't seen yet. So let's try that one on now. Here it is. I am just absolutely in love with the fact that it's Nike. It's great quality. I just think the bird and the colors on it are so cute, and it goes perfectly with these striped pants. So for this shirt, I actually found it in the men's section, but it is brand new with tags, originally $50. But I went in wanting a graphic t-shirt, and this is exactly what I was looking for because I love how it pairs with a fun pattern pair of pants. So this is just a fun summery outfit that I'll be able to wear throughout pregnancy and postpartum as well. Now, another item I grabbed from Plato's is this very oversized denim shirt. The reason I got it is I have been wanting one like this, and this one is so comfortable. It's from H&M, and again, I do know it's quite oversized, but I'm thinking that going into the fall and winter as my belly gets bigger, this will just be a really easy thing to throw on as I'm growing. I just thought I'd give it a try, and if I didn't find myself reaching for it, I knew I could always bring it to my shop. And now for the last item that is a little bit outside my comfort zone, but seeing the style of it, I just knew I really wanted to give it a try, and it's the strapless blue dress that I got from Style Encore. How adorable yet unexpected is this dress? I don't know that I've ever worn something strapless in my life, but on today's haul, I got 2 strapless dresses. Without even trying this on, it ended up fitting perfectly. It feels very comfortable, and I just know I'm gonna love this to carry me into the fall, and I'll be able to wear it next year as well. Now, the only thing this outfit is missing is a perfect pair of cowgirl boots, which I've been on the hunt for well over a year now. But even with a pair of sandals, I just love this dress, and I think the color is so pretty. And for only $12, I think it was a great find. Well, that was an unexpectedly successful thrift trip all around. I was able to come home with several complete outfits for myself to carry me through the rest of the summer being pregnant, but also lots of items that I'll be able to wear next year as well. And I even found some great items for you guys that I couldn't leave behind. I would say the best part though was having a 25% off coupon at one store and a 20% off coupon at another. Let's go ahead and break down how much I spent on all the clothes I got for myself. Starting off with Goodwill, I did already mention that I got 7 items for only $27, but that makes the average item cost only $3.85, which is such a steal. Next up is Style Encore, where I got 1 dress and my total was $12.72. I actually did have a 20% off coupon there, and that would have made the dress only $10, but I decided to save that coupon for when I'm purchasing more items. So then last but not least, at Plato's Closet, I got 7 items, and a majority of them were brand new with tags. And then with my 20% off there, my total ended up being $62.75. I still felt like that was a really great deal for the quality pieces that I got. If I were to add up how much those items would have cost brand new, it would have been close to $300, which is just an estimation based off of the brands and the fact that several of the items had the tag on it with the original price attached. So now finally, my all-in total for the day for these 15 items that I am in love with was $102.72. That's about as close to my $100 budget as I could get, so I am happy with that outcome. Now that you've seen my full haul, I wanted to say thank you for coming thrifting with me today, because this was one of my first big shopping trips since being pregnant. I won't lie, I was a bit nervous just because in my last 2 pregnancies, I wore a lot of oversized clothes that mainly just hid my belly, but I've made it my goal this time around to dress up a little bit more and to show off the bump. I would definitely say I achieved that, but I am excited to head back out to the thrift store again soon to see if I can have as much success as I did today. My goal for today is to look for some more transitional pieces as the colder months are approaching, so I'm actually going to skip right over the tank tops and start at the short sleeves. I found so many great things here last time, so I'm excited to see what I come home with today. Last time I found a lot of great cropped shirts like the one that I'm wearing. This time I'd love to find some that are a little bit longer that I can wear with pants, so I'll be keeping an eye out for longer tops, but I would also love a few more pair of pants as well. I know I just said I was going to be looking in the short sleeves, but I turned around and found this tank top here. It's brand new with tags. It's so cute. It's perfectly in my sister's size, so I think she's gonna like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for her. All right, starting off, this one here is so cute. I love the style of it because I feel like you can dress it up or down. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to it. If it doesn't end up working for me, I'll put it on our website for one of you to snag. I came across another fun option here, and it is new with tags. I love this as a layering piece. You could wear this with a dress or with a tank top underneath, so I'm gonna try this one on. This one here right behind it is also so pretty. I love the color. I'm just not sure how the style would work, but I won't know until I try it on. With being pregnant and being a little bit more limited in what I can purchase for myself, I'm gonna be keeping more of an eye out for you guys over the next couple months. So if I see anything I can't leave behind, like maybe even this one, I'll be putting it on our website for you guys to shop right along with me. That is it for the short sleeves, so now I'm gonna move on to the long sleeves, which I'm actually really excited about. I'm thinking this is where I can find more of that flowy, oversized look that I'm going for today. First up, I just found this top here. It is amazing quality. It's Anthropology. This one is really fun, styled with so many different bottoms. I'm thinking I'm gonna throw it on our website for one of you. Speaking of my store's website, I want to real quick tell you more about how shopping with us works. We have a women's upscale thrift store right in the downtown of where I grew up, which is 30 minutes south of Grand Rapids. In store, you can find thousands of amazing deals, including our very popular $5 rack. But if you aren't local and would like to support us by shopping online, each week we add a small collection of items ranging from size extra small to 3X on our site Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your reminders to get a first look at the new items because they tend to go quick. We'll be back at my shop later on, but for now, let's get back to thrifting. This next one here is just from Target, but how beautiful are all these details? This totally looks like something I would wear, so I'm gonna give it a try. This rack is super packed full, which means there's gotta be some good stuff in here. Wow, sure enough, two great finds after the other. First is this really pretty blouse from Ruli, and then next is this amazing quality Madewell top. Both are too small for me, but I'll definitely put them on the website for you. As I'm looking through the racks, I'm looking for not only good quality items, but also things that are on trend that I think either myself or you guys would like. Sometimes it takes a lot of digging, but that's what I find fun about it. Okay, here's a boutique brand. It's really, really good quality. Love the colors. I'm not sure it'll work for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. All right, next I spotted this Free People top. The quality of this is amazing and it would be so great to transition to fall. So I'm adding this one to the cart as well. Here's one that I think could be that oversized fit that I'm looking for. It would have to be with just the right bottoms. I don't know if I'm imagining exactly what could work, but I'm gonna hold on to it and hope I can find something to go with it. A few more long sleeves to look through, and then I can move on to the skirts. This section here is more blouses and button-downs, which is not usually what I gravitate towards, but I still like to look just because you never know. Here's a perfect example. How cute is this top here? I do think I can make this work with a bump, so I'm gonna give it a try. In the long sleeves, I actually just found this sweater dress. It might be a little big, but I'm gonna try it on just in case because who knows, it could end up working great. And now the very last long sleeve on the rack is an absolute keeper. The quality is amazing. I love the texture. It's a 3X and I'm gonna throw this one online for you. All right, now it's time to move on to the bottoms. In my last video, I found the skirt of my dreams right here on this rack. So let's see if I can find another one that I love today. Skirts have just been so easy to wear throughout pregnancy, so really the more the merrier. I'd honestly prefer them to be longer, so I'm just skimming the bottom, and this one here sticks out to me. I love tiered and long, and I know I love this color. This reminds me of the green one, but how pretty is this color? Plus, it would look amazing with the shirt I'm already wearing. I cannot believe I'm 2 for 2 on finding amazing skirts here. I am sure this is going to be a winner. Before moving on to the rest of the bottoms, I realized I missed a whole section here of sweaters, so I'm gonna look through those. I found all kinds of good stuff here. They were just putting stuff out on that rack. First, I found this, which is the perfect layering piece for all year round. And then I found this one here, which is Gap. Amazing quality. I think it's gonna work great for me to wear this fall. Next is this green one that I think I could layer well with a skirt. I am just in love with the color of this sweater. This pink Nike sweatshirt is just giving girl mom vibes. Then we have this Altered State sweater in amazing condition. And then last is this Lewin Gray pullover. I just love this brand. The quality is so good. Okay, now if I turn around here, there's this rack of new inventory that's just going out. I grabbed these pants here. They're 100% cotton. And I've been wanting to try some like this. They could be good or they could be horrible, but I'm gonna give them a try. It's always fun to look here since it's brand new inventory going out. This is super good quality. Not seeing anything I need to have though besides the pants, but now I'm gonna move on over here to the jackets. I thought I was done with tops, but apparently I had missed a couple sections. I do wanna look in the jackets just because I know a lot of these are just going out and there could be some good layering options. This jacket here is the most perfect layering piece for really all year round. I love how long it is and really everything about it. This is a definite yes. Well, now that I have totally filled up the cart, now let's head over to look at the pants. Now in this section, I really can only wear stretchy waistbands, so that's what I'm gonna be looking for. If I don't have the best look here, I do have one other place I wanna look at that I'm hopeful I can find some pants at. These here are great. I love the color and pattern, but I can just tell they are way too short. I'm looking for a stretchy waistband, wide leg, long enough, so that is really limiting me here. Okay, this pair here is actually great and I really like the quality. I'm gonna give these a try. And then right after it is the same pair in a different color. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna like this color on myself. It might just look like my skin tone, but I still might try them on. Okay, here is the third pair. This color that I love. These This could be great. 3 options already. Okay, make that 4. These are from Urban Outfitters. These are so cute. Now, I don't love a straighter leg on myself, so I might end up putting these on the website if they don't work for me. But in the back, it's stretchy. 4 more pair than I was expecting to find, so we're off to a good start. Now I'm seeing this navy pair that are nice and long. They're actually from Aerie, and the tag even says long. So these could be great, or they could be a little too wide-legged, but I'll give them a try. And then last, I grabbed this pair from Urban Outfitters. They do have a stretchy waistband, so they could end up working. 2 more pattern pairs to try. I have never found this many pants here. My cart is now completely overflowing, but before I head over to the dresses, I'm gonna check this maternity section right here. I'm gonna look through here to see what I can find just in case. First of all, I found these maternity shorts. I have no idea if these are gonna fit, but I would love a good pair to get me through the rest of summer. I would also love a good pair of straight-legged maternity jeans. The last item I'm seeing here are these jeans, which are perfect, but they just might be a little bit small. Still gonna go ahead and give them a try because I love when the waistband is smaller like this. It's finally time to move on to the dresses. Absolutely packed full in here, so hopefully that means there will be some good options. This is really fun here, but I have no idea if it's gonna fit. I might as well give it a try. I just grabbed this one here that is perfectly in my size. It's so great to wear year-round. I could see myself wearing this in the fall. It's actually a jumpsuit, and I think it could work great. This is so pretty. It's a 1X, so I'll throw it on the website, but this is a good one, again, for all year round. Here's another one I think will fit perfectly. I love the color, and I think it would be so fun to layer. Here's one I think I would love to wear as my belly grows. It's nice and long, and I really like the color too. Well, major success in the dresses. I'm sure I'm getting close to being over budget, so I'm thinking it's time I go try all of this on. Look how many bottoms I found. I have never found this many in one store. My mind is blown. Plus, so many great tops and dresses too. I have my work cut out for me trying all of this on. Starting out with this blouse, it's gonna be a no. It's just a little bit smaller than I want it to be. But these Urban Outfitters pants actually fit really good. They are just a little bit tight, but I'm gonna add them to the maybe pile because they could also work great postpartum. With a different undershirt, maybe one that's tighter, I'm actually really liking this outfit. These navy pants fit really well, but they're almost too flowy to where they're just making myself look even wider than I'd like to. So with wide leg pants, you've really got to find that perfect balance. These pants here are incredibly comfortable, and they're actually fitting quite well. I'm pleasantly surprised by these, but that is why it's good to try things on. Another couple successful pieces, this shirt and these striped pants. I'll show you more when I get home to do the full try-ons, but this is the look I was going for. These maternity shorts are so close. I just needed them to be the next size down. And then the sweater ended up being not the right fit. If it was about 2 inches longer, I would have liked it better, but it's kind of just an awkward length. This sweater is a much better length, and holy cow, it is so comfortable. This top here is not working out. It's like it needs another tie here. And then this gray one, I sort of like the fit. There is just too much going on up here. I sort of like the way that this one lays, but the sleeves are just a bit much for me. These next pants are so bad. I was like, maybe these could work. They are not working. Also, I'm noticing some major holes in this shirt, but the pants, I am just not finding them flattering, and I do not see myself wearing them. I do think they were worth a shot, and I also think someone is gonna make them look so cute. The skirt is a yes. I'm not even gonna try it on. These items have potential, but I still need to decide. This jumper is adorable. I had a good feeling about it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it, and I'll show it to you when I get home. All right, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's very cute, but this is just a little floppy. I think without all of this going on, it would be a yes, but I don't think I need it. Okay, wait, this matching set is actually great. Again, I had a good feeling about this. On my last trip, I also found a really good matching set. They seem to just work really well with the bump. So again, I'll show you more of this once I get home. This dress was so close, but it's just not quite it. I love the length of it, but the top is just way too big. I did find a few more yeses. I just have 2 more to try on, but then I'm going to try to narrow things down and put some outfits together. This is absolutely adorable. Immediate yes. I am so excited about these finds. Let's get them home so we can do some full try-ons, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Here's everything I'm getting for the shop to put on the website, and then here is what I'm getting for myself. I'm ready to go check out and see how much my total ends up being, because that'll determine how much left I have in the budget to go to one other place. Success I got all of this and I still have $30 to spend. I have an idea of one other place I want to go just to look at tops, so let's head there now. Last time I was here just a few weeks ago, I found an item that has been on my thrift list for forever, and it is these overalls from Free People. I'll show you how I style them later, but today I would love to find just a couple more tops to go with the bottoms I found at Goodwill. There's a lot to choose from here, which is what has me hopeful I'll find a couple options. First of all, this here is really cute, but I can see a couple stains on it. But I do think that this could be a good option, so I'm going to hold on to it. I want long and I want pattern. I love the pattern of this one, but the style's just not quite what I'm going for to go with the pants that I picked up today. Okay, this sweater here could actually be really cute with the skirt that I thrifted. I did end up finding a few options to try, so let's go to the fitting room now. I just brought a few items into the fitting room so I can see if any are gonna work. This jumpsuit is really cute. There's just this weird flaw with it though, and I don't totally love the length. Oh, but this was so close to being a winner. I just don't love it for $11, so I'm gonna leave it behind. This one is a maybe. I do like the way it fits and it's quite comfortable. And now this one is a no. I'm glad I tried it on. I found two that are gonna work, so now I'm gonna head to the checkout. That is gonna do it for today's finds, so I'm gonna head home to try them on. I am back home with my finds, and most everything I'm about to show you is from today's haul, but there is one fun item that I really want to show you that I got on a previous thrift trip, so stay tuned for that at the end. But first, let's go ahead and get started with outfit number one. Here is outfit number one. A lot of the pregnancy outfit inspo I've been seeing has been comfortable pattern pants paired with oversized neutral tops, so that's what I was going for with this outfit. I think what makes it work is the fact that the colors go together really well, and the fact that I threw this jacket on over top. This jacket I know is going to be a staple piece in my closet because I can really throw it over any outfit. I really do like the color of this sweater and the fact that it fits over my belly, and ultimately what I like about these pieces is I can see myself either throwing them on together or mix and matching them with other items in my closet. Moving on to this skirt that I am in love with. Not only does it fit great, but I absolutely love the color. I just think it's so pretty and works extremely well all year round. I'll be able to wear this throughout my pregnancy and after, plus I can throw it on with a tank top, but from today's haul I threw it on with this sweater just because I thought that the colors in it and the crop were going to match perfectly, and I just really love how this came together. I think it's the perfect outfit for transitioning to fall. So now outfit number three, I went really flowy with this one. In my last haul I wore a lot more outfits that were fitted, which was outside my comfort zone. This one is a lot more flowy, but now I feel like I have options to choose from. Now this shirt is not something I would normally wear if I wasn't pregnant, but it gives that maternity feel without being maternity, if that makes sense. It's just so comfortable and going to be great as my belly continues to grow this fall. And then for on bottom, I just thought it'd be nice to add a patterned pair of pants. These straight pants actually fit perfectly under my bump, so I'll be able to wear them with tighter tops or looser flowy tops like this one. This outfit totally reminds me of something my sister would wear, and I can see it being one I reach for often these next couple months. Next up is a much more fitted look, and this was a very unexpected find for me. It's a little corduroy dress, but the reason I got it is because it is very soft and stretchy. A lot of times corduroy is stiff and not stretchy at all, so I don't tend to gravitate towards it, but this could not be more stretchy. It's going to fit for a while throughout my pregnancy, and I'll be able to wear it next year as well. I'm thinking that of everything I've tried on so far, this dress might be one of my favorites, and there are so many different things I could layer underneath it, but for today I paired it with this blouse, which I really like because of the color, but also the fact that I can layer it or wear it on its own. I was really excited to try this one on just because I think it's fun, but I do still have some more fun finds to come. So next, I really love these gingham pants. They just fit well and they're just really classic. Then I grabbed this sweater to go with it at Mel Trotter, but I'm not really loving this combination, so I'm gonna go see if I can find something else in my closet that goes better with these gingham pants. I threw on this cream jacket instead, which is just a lot more comfortable and I think goes with the pants really nicely. I could see myself wearing these gingham pants a lot these next few months, so I'd really love to find a couple tops that go with them. Maybe even just the right graphic t-shirt or sweater, but I'm glad I got them because the fit and pattern is exactly what I was going for. Only a few more outfits to go, but here is another unexpected find that I ended up loving. It is the cutest jumpsuit that could not fit any better and still has more room for my belly to grow. I love the simplicity in the design with the blue and white stripes, but then the extra detail here with this waistband that really I think is what makes it the most flattering. Plus the fact that the pants are nice and flowy, this is definitely going to be one that I reach for a lot. I also want to try it with this jacket from the first outfit. This is what takes it from a more summery item to a transitional piece for the colder months. There are so many different jackets I really could throw over this, but I think again with this tighter waistband, it's what automatically makes it more flattering, and then this jacket is just so comfortable and easy to throw on over top. And now here is the floral outfit that I absolutely love. I'm thinking this is hands down my favorite. What is so cool about it is the fact that it fits really well, it's nice and flowy, but it's actually a two-piece set. Apparently two-piece sets like this work really well when you're pregnant. I did not know that in my last couple pregnancies, but I am so glad I discovered them. It really just means there's endless ways you can wear this, whether you wear them together or mix and match them. But I think this would be great to wear for maternity photos. It's gonna be great to carry me into the fall. And I'm thinking if and hopefully when we go on a baby moon, I will definitely be bringing this outfit. Now this was definitely one of those pieces where when I grabbed it off the rack and saw it on the hanger, I was completely unsure of how it was going to fit. So that is why giving things a try outside your comfort zone and trying things on is so important, because you can end up being pleasantly surprised like I was with this one. That is it for the items I thrifted for myself today, but like I said, there is one more thing I want to show you. So when I was in Meltrotter, I mentioned that the last time I was there, I thrifted one of my dream pieces, and I'm going to show that to you and try it on now. So now I just really want to show you these Free People overalls because they have been on my thrift list for a while, and I could not believe it when I spotted them out in the wild just a couple weeks ago when my husband and I were out thrifting. I've been wanting these exact ones just because I've seen a lot of people wear them throughout pregnancy, and I just think that they fit the bump really well. So not only did I find them out in the thrift store, but they were perfectly in my size, and I cannot wait to wear these all year round and probably even after my pregnancy as well. Well, just like on my last thrift trip, today was once again unexpectedly successful. I can't believe how many bottoms I came home with. That has not happened in quite a long time, and that was honestly my goal for today. I've been on the hunt for comfortable yet still flattering pants to throw on throughout my pregnancy, because otherwise when I'm getting ready in the morning, I just stare at my closet and end up throwing on my maternity biker shorts. I was actually a bit nervous to thrift today for two reasons. The first is because I did not have a coupon, so I wasn't totally sure how many items I'd be able to get. And then second, I was not sure how I was going to top my last thrift haul. Thankfully, several outfits came together even better than expected this time around too, which has me excited and confident to go back out again soon to look for more transitional pieces for fall. Before talking about my next trip though, let's break down how much I spent on today's haul. Starting off at Goodwill, I came home with 11 items for $70.87. I was happy to be under budget because then I was able to go to one more thrift store just to see what else there was out there. So then at Meltrotter, I was really just looking through their tops, and I came home with two for $19.98. So that means all in, I came in under budget at $90.85 for 13 total items. After these first two trips, I feel like I'm off to a great start when it comes to finding outfits that are affordable and fit well to get me through the rest of summer and carry me into fall. And it has me excited to see what else is out there to fit my growing belly. I do have some specific things I'm looking for today, starting out with either a jumpsuit or a romper, a few outfits that are good transitional pieces for the colder months. I would love a new athletic outfit. Both a maxi dress and a shorter dress would be nice. I'm really looking for some maternity jeans for fall, and then I would love some new shoes for fall as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started right here in the short sleeve tops. It's hard to believe it, but fall is almost here, so I'm gonna be looking for transitional and layering pieces for the colder months. I'm gonna be looking for not only maternity friendly items for myself, but if I come across anything I can't leave behind for you guys, I'm gonna grab it and throw it on my store's website. I really like the pattern of this one, but I'm not a fan of the tie on the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep looking. Just finished looking through all of the short sleeves and I did not find anything, but there's still so much to look through, so hopefully I'll find some good things in the long sleeves. Okay, here we go. Two good finds right in a row. Neither of these are ones that will work for me while I'm pregnant, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab them for you guys and put them on our website. Sometimes all it takes is those first couple finds to get you going, so now hopefully we'll just keep finding more things from here. It is totally realistic to walk into a thrift store and not find anything for a while, so if that happens to you, don't get discouraged, just keep looking. After looking through all of these over here, I'm really just seeing things that are a lot more outdated than I would prefer, but I did just come across two fun finds right in a row. The first is this green sweater that I'm gonna try on. I think it would be good for layering, and I really like the quality and the color. And then this one is brand new tags, and it would be so cute with light wash jeans. This is one that will be coming to the website. Okay, super solid find and perfect for transitioning to fall. It's great quality, has a really fun design on it, and it's this nice oversized fit. I'll be adding this one to the cart, and it probably won't work for me, so it'll be coming to the website. Okay, I'm feeling a little better that the cart is filling up, although I still haven't found much for me, which is to be expected because I've got to dress the bump, so I'm a little more limited. But that is why I'm having fun in this season shopping for you guys as well. This here is a really cool cardigan, and it is vintage, and I love the buttons on it. The only problem is the material is itchy and it is pretty pilly, so I'm going to be leaving it behind. A big thing I'm looking for while out thrifting is pieces that are really good quality and feel like they're going to hold up for a long time. I'm nearing the end of the sweaters, but I did manage to pick up one more option. I ended up grabbing this one here, which feels like great quality, and now I can move on to seeing what else there is. I ended up finding another rack of sweaters, so I'm going to check here before moving on to the long sleeves. On this rack here, I found one really solid find, which is this Altered State sweater. The quality and color of this one is 10 out of 10, and it feels like it's never even been washed. This would be so cute to throw on with some jeans. This here is very simple, but again, the quality is great, and I like the subtle detail where the bottom has a rounded edge to it, adding this to the cart as well. The next one I spotted is this green turtleneck, which I thought would be good for layering under overalls like the ones I'm wearing, but then I spotted the elbow pads. I used to be obsessed with elbow pads and hunt the thrift stores for them, but I think I'm past that at this point. All right, here's one new with tags that actually could end up working. This style is one I see on Pinterest a lot, and I do really like it, so I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, another super solid find is this butter yellow vintage oversized sweater. Here's how I'm imagining wearing it. Because it's so long, I could wear it as a dress with some taller boots. I'm going to try it on and see if it could work. I think that's it for sweaters, but I did see more long sleeve shirts across the store, so I'm gonna head over there now. Okay, here's the first find in the long sleeves. This is a boutique brand that I know runs pretty expensive, brand new. I can tell the quality feels great, and this is just a cozy classic one for fall. Okay, nothing too crazy here, except that I'm drawn to this because of the colors and how long it is. This would just be really easy and lightweight for me to throw on with some maternity jeans this fall. Adding to cart, I actually think I'm really gonna like this. Another really cute one is this green Altered State top. I like how long it is, so I'm adding it to the cart. That is actually gonna do it for all of the tops, so now I get to move on to bottoms, starting in the skirts. My last 2 trips in a row, I found really great skirts, so let's see if we can make it 3. I'm looking for stretchy waistbands, and I'm not totally sure how I feel about this one. It probably would fit, but I just don't think I'm loving the length. This cargo skirt is cute, but definitely not going to work while I'm pregnant. This is just slightly outdated, but it was so close. It would have been fun for fall if it was a little bit more in style. I'm seeing some options that are close, but it's gotta be just right. I didn't quite find the one today, so now it's time to move on to the pants. Let's see if there's any stretchy waistband options that could work for me. So on my last trip, I found a lot of pant options, more than I had ever found before. But here's the thing, after getting them home and having them for a couple weeks, several of them have gotten too small. But I need to remember that in this phase of life, I'm only growing, and so I really need to size up. Here's actually a pretty good option here, so I'll go ahead and try these on. That's really it for bottoms though. So now I'm gonna move on to the dresses. Here's a great jumpsuit here, but it's gonna be just a little bit small, although something like this would work really great with a bump. This is also really fun, yet way too small. I have found though that athletic jumpsuits like this do look good with a bump, so I've been keeping my eye out for one. Still lots to look through, so I'm hoping I can find a couple options. Here's an interesting option here for something tighter and longer that I could layer for the fall. It might be too small, but I won't know until I try it on. I do really like this dress though. Again, I'm not sure if it'll work for me, so I'll put it on the website if it doesn't. Well, I think that's gonna do it for clothing finds. Before going into the fitting room, I'm going to check the shoes. With the season changing, it's making me want to update my shoe collection, but the key is being able to find them in your size. These are really interesting. I've never seen anything like it before, and and I don't think I love them, plus they're not my size. These are actually quite nice, but they're more for spring. Kind of decent here. Now these boots here, if they were my size, I would definitely want these, but no luck. So now I'm just gonna quick check the accessories. Again, really just nothing I needed, but I still think it's worth checking. I may not have a super full cart, but there are still some great finds in there, so I think it's time to try them on and narrow things down. On my way into the fitting room, I did find a couple really great items that were sitting on the rack outside that someone else had just tried on, so I'm gonna show those to you soon as well. Item number 1. This is humbling. As I kind of expected, it's way too tight and there's this weird slip underneath, so we're gonna pass. For this next one, it is just unfortunately not quite it. It looks cozy and so close, but it's a little bit itchy and a little bit short. Like when I raise my arms, too short. Imagining this with some tall boots, it could have been so cute. But like I said, it's just a little bit itchy and needs to be like 3 inches longer. Okay, this sweater is a no, but I did find a surprisingly really good find. I did not think I was gonna like this skirt, but it actually fits really great. I found it on the put-back rack just as I was heading into the fitting room, and I grabbed it and thought, I'll just give this a try. And I think it's gonna be a winner. I found a few other yeses that I'll show you more once I get home. And now, for the final find. I didn't even put this on my thrift list, but for some reason I have just been wanting pajamas, and I found some great ones that are gonna fit me for a while, but otherwise that's about it. So let's head to the checkout and decide what to do next. Okay, wait a minute. Look what I just spotted right outside the fitting room. This is so adorable. I'm not even gonna try it on because I think it's gonna fit great. This thrift trip might have just redeemed itself. I actually got a solid haul for you guys, so all of this is on our website now. And now here is what I'll be getting for myself. Time to wrap up and check out and then figure out exactly what I was able to successfully find off my thrift list. Well, my bag is overflowing and I actually can't wait to show you all these finds. Now, like I said, this thrift store is not my usual go-to spot. I just happened to be over on this side of town and thought I'd check it out. So although it felt like I started off slow, I did still come home with a really solid haul, both for you guys and for myself. But as far as my thrift list goes, I really did not check much off of my list for myself. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, from the comfort of my home, look online and actually place a ThredUp order. And then once that comes in the mail, I'll show you what I got after doing some online thrift shopping, and I'll show you today's finds as well. I am back home with all of my finds, and it's actually been a few days, so an exciting package arrived. Here's a reminder of my thrift list. I was able to check some things off the list, but not everything. So after I got home, I placed a ThredUp order focusing on the specific items I was looking for. So now I get to show you 2 different hauls in one. Let's first get started with my Goodwill finds, and then after that, I'm gonna show you what's inside this box. Item number 1 is this blue and white striped skirt that was such a surprise for me. After having a lot of success finding skirts recently and wearing a lot of skirts recently, I was a little disappointed when at first on today's trip I didn't find one, but then on the put-back rack outside the fitting room I grabbed this one and was pleasantly surprised that it ended up fitting great. For going into the fall, I paired it with this long sleeve and a vest over top. I could easily also throw on a sweater, but I love that I could also throw it on with a tank top to wear it next spring and summer. I just think this is a solid staple piece that I'm going to be able to do a lot of different things with, so I was very thankful I picked it up today. All right, this next item was definitely more of a necessity, and it is these green pants. You've recently seen me thrift quite a few pants, but it's been a few weeks and a lot of them are already not fitting me. I picked up these green ones in hopes that they have a little extra room in them to carry me through these next few months. But I just like the fact that they're really simple. They feel like a staple piece that I can dress up or down. Specifically, I could throw on a big sweatshirt or a nicer sweater. But again, they just fit really nice. I like the length, and I do think they're gonna work for a while, and specifically even postpartum as well. Next up is this nice, long, lightweight flannel that I really like the colors of. Again, I grabbed this piece really out of necessity because I've noticed in my closet I don't have a lot of really long pieces that I can just throw on to completely cover my belly, especially as it grows this fall. I grabbed this one knowing it would be great with jeans but also leggings. I'd probably prefer to wear it unbuttoned, but my white shirt underneath isn't quite long enough to cover these maternity jeans, which I'm going to share more about these maternity jeans when we get to my ThredUp haul. But now back to the shirt. Again, it's just practical, it's comfortable, and it's going to be easy for me to throw on these next several months. Three more things to show from the Goodwill haul, starting with another very practical and comfortable piece here. The last few years, I have curated so many cropped sweatshirts, so I really just needed something big that I can throw on, whether I'm going to a bonfire, whether I'm hanging out around the house, or if I'm gonna go run errands, I'll probably wear this with leggings and a vest over top. So again, another very practical, cozy piece that I will be loving this fall and winter. Moving on to item number 5, and probably my favorite from this haul, and it is this adorable, lightweight patchwork romper that could not be more of what I was looking for. This one here just fits so well. I love the pattern detail on it. It's so much different from what I already have in my closet, and I'm excited about the fact that I'm confident it's going to fit me next summer as well. But for this look, I went ahead and threw on this jacket that I recently thrifted and layered it up with a white tank top underneath, but I am very excited to style this one and get some good use out of it. And now for the last item that I don't feel the need to try on, but it is this little silky pajama set. I don't know what it is this pregnancy, but I cannot stop thinking about wanting as many comfy pajamas in my closet as possible. I didn't put it on my thrift list because I didn't really anticipate finding a nice pajama set at the thrift store, but here we are. It fits me great, and you better believe I'm gonna be wearing this a lot. So now that is it for my Goodwill haul. Comment below to let me know what's your favorite item from what you just saw. And now I want to go ahead and remind you of what my thrift list was and what I was able to check off so far. But now, from the comfort of my home, I did some online thrifting to fill in the gaps of what I was still looking for, and I cannot wait to show you what I got. First up is my dream jumpsuit. Not only does it fit well and look nice, but it is sweatshirt material, so it could not be more comfortable. Thankfully, this is for sure gonna fit me through the rest of my pregnancy, but then I'll be able to wear it after as well. The best part is this jumpsuit is from Madewell, which is my favorite brand to thrift. The estimated retail value was $110, but I was able to snag it for $21.95. So now I am able to check a jumpsuit off my thrift list, and now let's move on to the athletic outfit I got. This athletic jumpsuit is exactly what I was looking for, but that is why shopping with ThredUp is so easy. I was able to type in athletic wide leg jumpsuit, and this one popped up right at the top for me. This specific one is from Yogalicious, and the estimated retail value was $88, but I got it for only $15. Not to mention, it was brand new with tags, but I already ripped those off and have worn this out of the house once. But now with this haul, another thing I was specifically looking for was shoes. So are you ready to see the shoes I got to go with this outfit? First of all, there were lots of tennis shoes to choose from, but what caught my eye were these On Clouds. A lot of my friends and family members have been wearing these, so I wanted to give them a try, but they are pricey. The estimated retail value of these was $127, and I managed to get them for only $22. Both these shoes and this jumpsuit are going to be my go-to running errands outfit for this fall. So now that I've checked off a jumpsuit and athletic outfit off my list, I can now move on to the dresses that I found that are currently the nicest dresses that I own. So let me show you those now. Like I said, this is the nicest dress in my closet, and look how well it works with a bump. This Free People dress is going to be great for maternity photos. Plus, I was thinking I can easily throw on a sweater to be able to wear it in the fall and winter, but I'm gonna be able to wear this postpartum as well. The estimated retail value of this dress is $108, but I got it for $23. This is for sure the nicest $23 dress I will ever own. The other pair of shoes I got that I could wear with this dress are these black boots here. I have a tall brown pair that I wear a lot, so I thought it'd be good to add these simple black ones to my closet. They were originally $64, but I got them for $17. They're in amazing condition and they fit great, so I'm excited to wear these this fall with a dress like this one, or with some shorter dresses as well, which I'll still be on the lookout for. There is still one more Free People dress, so let's try that one on. And now another amazing Free People dress, which is gonna be so perfect for fall with a little sweater, but also for all year round as well. Just like the last one, I cannot get over how nice this is and how well it fits. These dresses are so many steps up from what I'm used to wearing, and I am so thankful to have added them to my closet. The estimated retail value of this one was also $108, and I got it for $39. Both of these dresses are just the perfect addition to my closet because, again, I'm gonna be able to wear them throughout my pregnancy and beyond, and I'm so glad to have found them very easily on ThredUp. All I had to do was type in Free People, filter my size, and they were some of the first two dresses that came right up. And now for the final item that I was looking for on my thrift list was a pair of maternity jeans, and thankfully ThredUp has maternity items. So I typed in maternity jeans and I was really looking for some simple ones with no rips that would just be a staple for the fall. And I ended up with this pair, but they are too small. Silly me, I should have gone up in size, but I didn't want them to be too big to where they were falling down. So anyway, what I'm thinking is that I would love to gift these to one of you who are currently pregnant and could benefit from them. And if you're interested, you can actually go message me over on my store's Instagram page and I'll ship them to you wherever you live in the US. So although these didn't work out, thankfully a couple days later, I was out thrifting and found this pair. I happened to pop into my local Goodwill and found these, which were exactly what I'm looking for, and thankfully they fit great. So these are for sure going to carry me through the rest of my pregnancy. Well, wow, I had so much to show you today, which is good considering I did have a longer thrift list than usual. Between the items I got from Goodwill and my ThredUp haul, I was thrilled with the amazing deals that I found, and a lot of the items should work through most of my pregnancy and beyond. My plan for today is to look through everything because I have a 30% off coupon. For the first time ever, I am the first one in the store, and I'm excited to get started right here in the sweaters. I'm already seeing so many good sweater options. It seems like this is a lot of new inventory that they've just put out. Just like I have been, I'm gonna be shopping for not only myself today, but for you guys as well. On that rack, I grabbed two different options. The first is this vest here. It does have a little spot on it, but I'm thinking if I like it, I can get it out. And then the second is this sweater. I like the color and I think the length would work well. Lots more to look through, so let's keep digging. Okay, how amazing are these two right in a row? First is this one. Just look at the color and pattern on it. This is the most perfect dress for fall. And then this is a vintage sweater, but what I like about it is that it's nice and long, the perfect layering piece, adding to the cart and probably putting on our website as well. Okay, and then the next one here is from American Eagle, and I absolutely love the colors. I'm thinking I might have to grab this as well. Okay, wait. 4 in a row. How fun is this? The collar detail and these buttons. Plus, you already know I love this color. Also going on the website. I already know I'm gonna have a lot of narrowing down to do today. Or maybe not because it's all 30% off. Another winner here is this one that is brand new with tags. Just look at those stripes and the quality. I am in love with those colors. I also feel like I can't pass on this one because of the details and the fact that it buttons up. Another winner here. The last one on this rack that I'm grabbing is this cream one here. It seems like it could be a good length for layering, and I really like the details on it. Adding to cart so I can give it a try. Well, here's my cart already 10 minutes in, and I still have a lot to look through. If you're wondering how I have a coupon today, my local stores email and text them out regularly, and you can sign up right on their website. I'm not always able to go on a coupon day, but today it just worked out. Okay, wait, how cute is this? Definitely my best find yet. It has so many good details and I love the color. I'll be putting it on the website. A few things I'm passing on, it would be this vest here. I love the idea of vest for fall, but this one just seems a little bit too small. And then this I thought was really awesome. And then when I looked up close at the tag, it is hand knit, but definitely a couple snags throughout. I'm curious to know what this blue sweater is here. Seems like it's got little buttons. I don't have anything this color in my closet, so I'm thinking I might add it to the cart and give it a try. I know this is very simple and just gray, but it does remind me of what I'm currently wearing, and if you pair it with the right pants and layer it up well, it can actually be a great staple piece. This was the moment I started realizing I just might have my biggest and best haul of the day today, because I was still at the front of the store and was already finding so many things. I just finished going through all of the sweaters and I picked up a whole bunch more. I am dying to go to the jackets. In fact, I need to know what this is right here. Unfortunately, this is too small for me, but it's amazing, so cozy. I'm gonna put this one on the website, but I want to quick show you what else I grabbed. First is one that's kind of sad. This is a vintage little lightweight sweater and it has these flowers on it, but I do see a few spots. You know what? It is so beautiful and it's really nice and long. I might actually grab it for myself and try to get the spots out. Otherwise, I found some really great, just simple, basic sweaters, which is what I love because I think you can layer them really well. And I got them in some larger sizes, which is nice. This one is a 1X, this is a 3X, and then the best find, a Barefoot Dreams cardigan. So comfortable, so beautiful, and it's a 4X. A couple other really fun ones here. Again, classic. Let's look through the jackets because I just know there's gonna be some good finds in here. Lots of great options. Some were just a little more than I wanted to spend, but I did pick up this one here. Adding to the cart, which is already overflowing. At this point, I've only gone through the sweaters and the jackets, and now it's time to go through the long sleeves. I'm gonna try to look quick because I have a whole lot more store to look through. I actually really like something like this for a layering piece underneath a sweater. I don't know if it will work for me, but I might just go ahead and try it on. Here's one that I was just about to skip over, but I'm thinking it could actually look really great with a bump. It is altered state and the color is perfect for fall and winter. I love this style here for layering in pregnancy, but this one is just too small and I don't wear a whole lot of purple. I am absolutely filling up my arms, but I don't feel bad since I have a coupon. I've already found some pretty fun finds in the long sleeves and I'll show you those in a minute. But first, I need to check out these racks that just came out. Here's one in size extra small that I really like the colors of. Let's see what else there is. This is a great V-neck, but I've already got so many, so I'm gonna be a little bit more picky. Oh my goodness, look how cute this is. I think I'm gonna get it for my baby girl on the way because I don't have any little snowsuit for her and we'll probably be going on walks and trying to get some fresh air during the winter. Another really good find are these pants here. I've literally been seeing so many people who are pregnant wearing pants just like this, I think from H&M. I really hope these fit. Oh my goodness. Another really good find. My arms are completely overflowing, but this jacket is coming home with me. And now a Madewell shirt in this color that I love. My arms are overflowing and I need to go find my cart. Here's a little update. I cannot believe how full this is and we aren't even close to being done through the tops. I'll catch you up soon on everything I'm grabbing, but first I'm gonna try to get through the tops and then I obviously will have some narrowing down to do. I wouldn't mind some more simple pieces that can be layered, and I think the blue of this is adorable and the little bow. This could be a fun one to try to find just the right pants to go with. Okay, look at this adorable top here. It is a little springy, but I'm thinking it would look really good with those pants I just picked up. It's from Levi's and then it has a couple ties on it. This is definitely going to be a winner. I am not usually a flannel girl, but I really like the colors and shape of this one. I think I could wear it open somehow and make it look good, or it would be even fun over a dress. I absolutely love this. It's from ASOS and it obviously needs to be steamed out, but it's such a good lightweight layering piece, so I'm gonna grab this. Okay, I just spotted this Madewell sweater. I actually really love the colors and I think I'll try it on for myself. And then after is this airy shirt. I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. I think I'll pass. My arms are full once again, and part of me is like, do I even look through the short sleeves? But the other part of me is like, you have a coupon today. Well, this is also adorable, but I do wish it was just a couple inches longer. Otherwise, I'm not really finding much in the short sleeves, but I am still glad that I checked. Okay, just kidding. I actually just found this one. I think it could work great. Plus, imagine it with a little jacket over top. Well, that is gonna do it for the tops, but now I can move on to the skirts. Okay, but before checking the skirts, how adorable is this? And it would look amazing with the skirt if I can find just the right one. Time to do some digging in this section to hopefully find something that'll work for me. Okay, right away, this is actually really adorable here. I would not say this is my usual style, but maybe I should just give it a try, because is this not the most perfect outfit? In case that doesn't end up working out though, let's see what else I can find. I'm not seeing anything else to try, but at least I did get that one really solid option. Now let's see if I can find any bottoms to go with all these tops I've picked up. I did find the one pair of jeans already that I do think are gonna work great, but I wouldn't mind a couple other options just in case. So let's see what there is. Not really seeing much today, which is totally fine. Okay, wait, this wouldn't work for me, would it? I love the pattern of it, and it's just a very straight shape. This is most likely not gonna work, but I'm feeling like I should just give it a try. I also found this pair, but I do wish that the checkers weren't wavy. I think it's making it seem a little bit young for what I would prefer to wear. Okay, no way. I have been trying to thrift these pants for well over a year. They are from Zara. I love the button, and they're just the perfect wide leg. I am going to grab them for postpartum because I think they're gonna be great. These are just the most Lauren pants I've ever seen, so I'm adding them to the cart, and now we can finally head over the dresses. We're getting close to being done with the clothes. One thing I'll be looking for today is a shorter dress that can go with some tall boots for the fall. So let's see if I can find one. This could have been a good option, but the slit just goes up way too high. Oh, that would have been so cute for the fall. Maybe I can find one similar. Wow, here's another fun one. It is size extra, extra small. This would be great for the fall. Okay, this could maybe work great. It's from Zara. The size and length could be perfect, so I'm gonna give it a try. I am exhausted from digging, but I did manage to find two other options. This jumper here, and then this one that just has a really cool design on it. I think I've officially looked through all the clothes in the store, and I need to be done. I might still look at home decor after I try things on, but first I really gotta narrow this down. Guys, my cart has never been this full in my entire life. I figured the best way to narrow things down would be to grab a second cart, and then what I'm doing is separating out what I know I'm gonna buy for you guys and then what I know I wanna try on for myself. Well, out of everything here, I only found two things to put back. The first is this pink sweater, just because I did find some stains on it. And then the second is this one. I'm really sad, but there's stains all over the arms that I don't feel confident in getting out. So I'm gonna leave that one behind too. But otherwise, in this cart is all stuff I'm getting for you guys. And then right here is all stuff I'm gonna try on, and then whatever doesn't work for me, I'll get for you guys as well. It's a good thing they don't have a fitting room limit because I have a lot to try on. Seriously, so much good stuff in here though, so I need to get to work. Let's get started with this sweater here. It's mostly just gonna be a lot of tops today. I'm thinking I really like it, but it might just be kind of small for me. I'll definitely get it for you guys if I don't end up keeping it. Whoa, the belly is looking big. I grabbed this white shirt wondering if it would be a good layering piece. It's a little bit more see-through than I would probably prefer, but I'm gonna try on this cardigan over top. This cardigan is a yes. Not with this outfit, definitely with a skirt, but I'm gonna go ahead and say yes to this for sure. Can we just take a moment for all these colors and patterns? I am in love. This is just the prettiest and a really comfortable material corduroy jacket. This would be so great for fall. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. It has pockets. Okay, I thought it was more cropped, but it's actually really long. This is a winner. This Madewell sweater is adorable and extremely comfortable. I just don't know if it really feels like me. I'm gonna add it to the maybe pile because I can't really picture what pants would go with it. It actually would be good over a dress. Okay, I'm still adding it to the maybe pile. I'm trying on this ASOS shirt. I mainly was thinking of getting it for you guys, but it's kind of itchy, so I think I'll leave it behind. This next top I'm really sad about because it is not working like I thought it was going to. I thought this would be really cute with a skirt underneath or some fun pants, but I do not like the way it's cutting me off here. I just know I would not reach for it. It is so close though. I'm really sad. Standing far away, I don't mind it as much, but I still just know I wouldn't reach for it. This makes me feel better putting it back. This one here is also very itchy, so another pass. I thought I really was gonna like this gray sweater, but the sleeves are just way too much. The blue top was too small, and then this one here did not end up working with my belly like I thought, but I will throw it on the website. This one I don't think would fit me for long, plus I see a flaw on it right here, so I'm gonna leave it behind. Okay, this one is not working with the belly like I thought it would. This is just way too low. If it was up like this, it would be so cute, It is just not hitting me right with a bump, but I'm still gonna throw it on the website because it's still really pretty, and I think without a belly, it would be a great one. Okay, the polka dot skirt is a win. I'm so glad I tried it on. I didn't originally think it was my style, but I'm glad I grabbed it. I'm still trying to decide if I like the two of these together, but I do think I would also like them separate. So I'm gonna get them both. I've still gotta narrow things down though. A lot of things did not end up working, but there's still some really great pieces. So let's figure out exactly what I'm gonna get. All right, I've narrowed down what I'm gonna get for myself. And then here is what I'm getting for you guys, an absolutely full cart. I can't stop here though because I have more time and 30% off. So I'm gonna look at the little girl clothes and the home decor. They have a ton of Halloween stuff out, which is a great place to look for dress up clothes. So I'm gonna check here for my girls. They would freak out if I brought that home for them. But I'm gonna see if there's anything bigger. Dress up clothes can be so expensive, and that's what they wear 90% of the time when we're home. So anytime I can thrift it, it feels like a win. None over there, so now I'm gonna check the girls' clothes. I often find some great pieces in here, plus they're only $1.99. I'm gonna go ahead and look for my big girls and for my little one that's on the way. I'm gonna grab this for my 2-year-old. She is going to love it, and this will be adorable for her for spring as well. Now, time for the tiny stuff. I really do not need much for her because she's gonna wear hand-me-downs, but it's still fun to look. A few good options for spring: this little onesie, and just a plain pink one. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. She needs these. Narrowing things down, I'm gonna get her those pants. And then the 3 of these, how can I say no? But now I'm gonna move on to the home decor. Okay, wait, look what I just found over in this shoe section. These Nike tennis shoes that are in great condition. As a girl mom of soon to be 3, you can never have too many of those. Okay, now home decor time. Not seeing many options, but still worth checking. Ooh, okay, I actually really like this frame here. I like incorporating little bits of this color in my home. This here is a diaper caddy for organization. I did actually get rid of mine. I really don't think I need it though, so I'll leave it behind. Might be lame, but I love thrifting stuff like this for organization. I really don't need it because I have this exact one at home already, but keep an eye out for organizational stuff at the thrift store because you can get it for a good deal. I think I'm gonna get this for my mom because she loves birds, and this would be great to keep right in your kitchen with like toothpicks or something in it. So it's so cute. I'm gonna get it. Also, I'm seeing this frame kind of looks like it's not in the best shape, so I will leave it behind. But man, I really do like it from afar. I don't know if I can clean it up though. I love to thrift as many baskets as possible for organization. I wonder if I could find a use for this. I'm planning to redo my entryway soon, so something like this could be nice to store things in as you're coming in and out of the house. I'm gonna add it to the collection because I'm sure I can find a use for it. Something like this is actually great for keeping on your counter and then putting mail inside. I already have one like it, so I'll leave it behind. But then this box back here is catching my eye. Oh my goodness, this would be so perfect to style on a shelf. How, oh, that is so cute. Yeah, I love that. Well, that's officially gonna do it. Some stuff for me and my family, and a full cart full for you guys. I found a few things today. 3 total bags. 1 is already in the car. This was a massive haul. I saved a lot on coupon day. Whew. Let's get all this home so I can show you what I got. I am back home with my finds, and this is officially my biggest and best haul to date. Mainly what makes it the best are all the items I got for you guys to shop, but I'll be showing you those shortly. First, I'm gonna go ahead and try on what I came home with for myself. So here I have a mixture of what I just purchased from today and some items from my closet that I'm gonna use to help style the outfits with. And then I'll show you the items I got for my girls and style my home finds. But first, let's get right into it with outfit number 1. Starting off the try-ons with the outfit I'm already wearing. When I saw this shirt in the thrift store, I had a good feeling about it, and thankfully it fits really well, and I love how I can just throw it on with a skirt for the fall. It really just feels very feminine, very comfortable, and seems to fit great. Plus, I love the detail of the tied bow in the back. It's really just gonna be a fun layering piece that I can pair with different skirts throughout the next few months. Next up is the polka dot skirt outfit. My initial thought with this outfit when I first put it together in the store was that it leaned a little bit outside my comfort zone, but after trying it on and seeing how it fit, I actually think I'm gonna have a lot of fun either styling these pieces together or separately as well. And then I also thought a nice way to balance out the skirt would be to throw on a cardigan like this one. But that is it for this outfit, so let's move on to the next sweater. I really just liked the color and shape of this sweater, and I imagined it over this exact dress. I purchased this dress new about 5 years ago now, and I wore it to my baby shower, so it's just a special one to me, and I've loved wearing it throughout my pregnancies. But back to the sweater, I just think it's such a fun grayish blue color, and I like that I can wear it buttoned up or open as a cardigan as well. For this next outfit, I was just going for cozy and practical for fall. I love a good jacket that is nice and long and has a slimmer fit. This color is outside of what I usually go for, but after trying it on, I thought it worked pretty well, so I think it ended up being a good addition to my closet. And now for the jeans I'm really excited about and this oversized jacket. First of all, the pants, they look almost identical to a pair that I really wanted to buy on H&M, but now I have no need to purchase them new because these are gonna work great for my pregnancy, but also for postpartum as well. And then for this jacket, it really just feels like me, and I know I'm gonna enjoy dressing it either up or down. With this outfit, I threw it on over a graphic t-shirt, and I could see myself throwing this on with some sneakers and heading out the door to run some errands. These next 3 items I mainly got for either later in the winter or spring. As much as I love thrifting in season, I also love thrifting ahead for seasons. First up is this sweater here. It's actually vintage and it's very unique and lightweight, plus the length on it is so great. It does have a couple minor stains I need to get out, but I just could not pass up on it because I just thought it was so unique. Next up is this Madewell sweater. I just really liked the colors and I could see myself wearing it on Valentine's Day or later into the spring, so I am glad I picked this one up. And last but not least of finds for myself are my dream pair of pants. I have been on the hunt for these in any color. I didn't even care what color they were, but I love this nice neutral khaki color. I'm hoping these fit me postpartum because they really will be my go-to pair of pants that I'm gonna wanna wear with everything. For now, I'm gonna put them in my closet and dream of the day I get to style them in just a handful of months. Now that you have seen all of my clothing finds, comment down below to let me know which was your favorite, but now I wanna give you a closer look at what I got for my girls. First up are the 3 items I got for my 2-year-old. Starting off with the sparkly dress that she's been using for dress up, and she tried it on and of course already loves it. And then I just got her this adorable little outfit for spring. Probably one of my best finds of the day though are these little pink tennis shoes. She has been needing tennis shoes, and sometimes shoes can be hard to find for both kids and for myself at the thrift store. Usually how I go about thrifting shoes is I try to find them far in advance and be prepared for when the next season comes. And then from there, if I cannot find what I'm looking for, then I will buy them new. But that is why I was really thankful to have found these for $4.99, but then of course 30% off. She had been needing tennis shoes and I truly was just about to buy her some, but we found them perfectly in time for her to wear them this fall. And then for the baby girl finds, I have a lot of sleepers for her, but not necessarily a lot of cute outfits because I had started getting rid of those. So these 3 onesies are gonna be great for her for the spring, and they ended up being barely even $1.50 each. And then another favorite find of the day would be these jeans. Now she won't be able to wear these for quite a while, but just like shoes, I also thrift far ahead for clothes because then when that time comes, you've got what you need ready to go in a bucket. And then the last baby find is this snowsuit, which I didn't even realize this until I got it home, but it is brand new with tags. This is just gonna be so cute for her this winter. This find is truly cute and practical because I did not have a snowsuit for her, so we're gonna get some good use out of this. Now let's move on to the couple home finds that I got. I try to be really practical and intentional with the home decor I purchased, so here's what I ended up coming home with. First up is this little jewelry box, which I thought had a couple different uses, which is why I got it. It looks great to just set on a shelf, either by itself or on top of a book. But with it being an actual jewelry box, my girls can use it to put their dress up jewelry in here. So I just thought this would be a piece that they love and I love as well. Then we have this little jar here with the lid, and I loved the size of it. And of course the little bird on top. I imagined it in a kitchen with toothpicks or really anywhere styled on a shelf. I think it would look great. The final home find is this basket here. I haven't hung it up on the wall yet because I'm still deciding if I want it in my girls' room, my office, or my entryway. I just immediately thought of so many different ways I could use this, which is why I decided to bring it home. That's everything that came home with me, but now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's head to my shop so I can give you a closer look at the items you can shop on our website now. made it into the shop, and as I was hanging all of these up, I was like, wow, they are so good. Yes, this is the biggest haul you've seen me thrift so far on the channel, but there's also a really good variety of sizes. So I'm gonna get started in the extra small with this sweater here. I just really liked the shape, the colors, and it's just so easy to throw on with some jeans. Next is this dress here. I just thought it was perfect for fall. It has a really good texture to it, and it is a size extra small. Moving on to size small, this is one I tried on and it didn't work for me, but I just love the color and I think it's gonna look so cute on one of you. Then we have this really good jacket find, perfect for fall and winter, but also into the spring as well. I just love the color. It has a hood and it's nice and cozy. Now for possibly one of my favorites, this jacket here, but look how long it is. The inside is fuzzy, so it's nice and warm. Has a hood. This is just gonna be the most comfy and cute jacket for the fall and winter. Now for the last size small, I just really love the color of this and it would be adorable layered under some overalls. Moving on to size medium, this Madewell top would be great to throw on with a fun pair of plaid pants or jeans, and I just really like the color and shape of the neckline. Then we have this shirt. I really thought this was gonna work for me. If there was one tie, it could have worked, but because it ties down, wasn't gonna work with my belly. So this is just gonna be a really fun one. You could wear it in the fall and then pick it back up in the spring and summer. You could layer it up with some really great dark wash jeans or some cute little shorts in the summertime. So anyway, I just thought this one was awesome and I love that it's from Levi's. Next in size medium is this hoodie here. This is one of those ones that's cute and comfy. I love the color, but you throw it on and you're really just in a sweatshirt, but it's got some nice extra details. So size medium, love the color of this one. Moving on to this American Eagle sweater, I was just really drawn to the colors and stripes. And then for this one, I was drawn to the unique pattern and length of it. Plus, it's super cozy. Two more in size medium. The first one is this dress here. How cool is this? And it would be perfect with a little jean jacket over top. And then last, another favorite is this jacket here. So easy to throw on, and I absolutely love the color. A couple in size large. This romper, I was really hoping would work for me, but it was too small. But I love the little pocket on the back, and this would work good for a medium or large, and probably if you're a little bit shorter too. I just thought this was a good lightweight top for fall, and then of course you can throw a jacket over top. And then this adorable sweater here, I could not pass on this really fun colored detail. Moving on to extra large, I found quite a bit in this size. First is this nice classic fall sweater with the little turtleneck on top. Okay, this one is interesting, and I tried it on and actually really liked it. So it's vintage and it's got this really cool collar and stripe on it. Plus it's really long, so you could definitely throw it on with some comfortable pants like leggings. But anyway, I just thought this was very unique and I loved the colors. Another one that I was drawn to because of how long it is just this nice classic vintage sweater here. And then this sweater dress, which now I'm realizing maybe I should have tried it on. I don't know if I love this color for myself, but it's a great color for fall and would be perfect with some black tall boots and maybe even a jean jacket on top. Such a good outfit for the colder months. Size 1X. I grabbed this one solely for the quality and then of course the details as well. This would be really adorable with some light wash jeans or even white pants if you want to wear it in the spring. Just amazing quality and size 1X. I really scored with longer sweaters today. This one is nice and long. I would definitely still throw some jeans underneath or some black pants would be really nice. This is American Eagle size extra large. And then I cannot pass on a cozy jacket. A lot of times in our shop here, we'll take stuff in just because of how comfortable it is, and then it ends up selling so quickly because we all just want to be cute and comfy. So this is one of those finds that you can just throw on to stay warm and you're gonna be super comfortable. The best word I could think to describe this one is sharp. It is just so sharp between the knit material and the colors. Plus it is new with tags, size extra large. And then the last 1X is another nice classic, just really comfortable material sweater, and it would be great with some black jeans. I'm gonna finish out with the 2 to 3X. So this is actually a 3X. It's just really nice and lightweight and has a great pattern to it. This one here is a 3X and it's just nice and long, so I could not pass it up. Another 3X, the blue color of this one is just so pretty, and of course the stitch detail as well. And now for one of the very best finds, this Barefoot Dreams cardigan in size 4X. Look at the color, the buttons, the shape, everything about it is so good, and this is gonna be the most comfortable item in your closet. I am loving subtle pops of red, even though I really don't have any in my closet yet, but I really liked this one. It is a 3X from Old Navy. Just great quality and a great shape to it. Another fantastic fall jacket. This one is a 2X. And then last but not least is this striped top. I think it might even be maternity because it says Isabel, which is from Target. But I just thought this was a classic classic staple fall top, size XXL. Well, that is everything, and we did go ahead and upload them to our website for you. We do still have more to chat about those, so now let's head home to wrap this up. I feel like I cannot stop smiling because this was one of my favorite thrift trips ever, and it's about to get even better once I share how much I saved with the 30% off coupon. First of all, it felt amazing to be back at my go-to store. It just feels like home, plus I was able to meet 5 of you who came up to me and said that you watch my channel. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and somehow I rarely run into you guys when I'm at the thrift store. And I realized after it was too late that I did not get any of your names. But if you are one of the people I ran into on coupon day, I just wanted to say hi, and that you coming up to me truly made my day. Okay, so now for the numbers. From my haul today, the items I got for myself, my girls, and my home, I ended up getting 20 total things. Originally, my total would have been $105.80, but with the coupon, I saved $31 and I had $5 in credit, which brings my total all the way down to $72.60. I don't think I've thrifted 20 items for just over $70 in a very long time, but like I said, this is one of my best trips in a while. It's time to head inside to my go-to thrift store. It is about to be another great day of thrifting because I have a 25% off coupon, but let's go ahead and get started looking for some comfortable and practical pieces for myself and some fun pieces for you guys that you can shop on our website. Starting out right here in the sweaters. Right away on this rack here, I found this sweater, which I not only love the colors, but the fact that you can wear it buttoned, unbuttoned, or you can wear just one button at the top. It is a vintage label and a solid find. I feel like I already can see so many good ones, so I'm excited to start loading up the cart. This sweater dress here is really fun, and I like the extra detail that it has on the bottom, but it's a little more worn than I prefer, so let's keep looking because I'm sure there's plenty of other good finds. Okay, wait, another solid find is this Anthropologie little cardigan. Look how cool the detail is of the pocket and the lining. You can just tell the quality is amazing. There's just so many good details about it, and it's so nice and heavy. I really like this one. 2 racks in and off to a great start. Now my goal for myself is to find some tops that are long enough to go with some pants I recently got. I do really like this vintage sweater and the color of it. However, I'm not sure it's gonna be long enough, but I am still gonna go ahead and try it on. I like a fun pop of green, and this one feels really nice, although in person it's a little bit more of a bright color. I'd prefer it to be more muted. This one here is a nice classic mock neck. I could see myself wearing it, however, I'm not sure I like the neckline. I think it's supposed to be worn, but it's really not my favorite look. I really am seeing a lot of great options, but I'm just trying to be picky. I'm hoping my cart isn't quite as full as last time because that ended up taking me forever. I don't see a brand on this one, however, I absolutely love the details and the quality of it. I'm gonna grab it as a potential option to put on our site. Here's another fun one in size medium. I just love the detail of the green on the bottom, so adding this one to the cart as well. At first glance, I thought this one was really cute with the texture and the sweatshirt material here, but coming in close and seeing the quality of it, I really don't love the way that feels, so time to keep looking. I'm noticing that this one is nice and long and it is new with tags, but I'm a little underwhelmed, so gonna keep looking. Okay, here we go. This is very interesting. I like the color, the shape. I'm not positive it'll work for me, but I'm gonna give it a try. Just finished looking through these 4 circle racks, but there are still a whole lot of long sleeves to look through. In this stretch here, I did find a few options. The first is this black Free People sweater, then this lightweight green one that just has a really cute collar on it, and another fun one with a cool collar with the blue stitching. Adding all of these to the website. Now to look and see if I can find anything good in the size extra large. Here is a winner here. I really love this cardigan, the color and the length. Another cute one here in size extra large with the details on the sleeves. I found a couple other good 2X options that I'll also throw on the site, but I have not found much for myself, so let's keep looking. There's still a lot of tops to go. This rack is tight, which means it is time to do some digging. Best find so far, Look how pretty this top is from Altered State. I just absolutely love the details. It's probably gonna be too small for me, but I'm still gonna grab it. Again, I'm seeing some good pieces, but I'm just holding out for the right ones to add to my cart. A few undershirts that I can layer with overalls, ooh, like this one. I think this could actually be a great option, so adding to cart. Madewell top here, and I actually really like the colors. I'll go ahead and grab this one and add it to cart as well. I'm really hoping to find a couple solid pieces that I love, because this is actually going to be my last time looking for clothes for a while before I switch to focusing on home decor. At least that's my plan for now. We'll see if I stick to it. I was hoping the extra large wouldn't let me down, and I did just find this one here. The material just feels really nice, and I think it'll be great to wear open for the fall. I would love something with a really great collar detail and sleeve detail to wear with overalls, but I'm thinking this might be a little bit much for me. This one here looks incredibly cozy and cute at the same time. It's a size extra large, so I'm gonna grab this to try it on. I'm seeing some good options that just aren't quite in the right size, but I did think a fun flannel to go underneath overalls for fun would be the perfect addition to what I've already picked up. It's gotta be comfortable though and have a more relaxed, stretchy fit. Love the color of this one, and it is new with tags. Okay, here is another fun one. I don't think it'll work for me right now, but I'm gonna put it on the website because the style and material of it is so awesome. My arms are filled up from this section. I found a couple other fun website finds and another really cool find here that I want to show you. How cool is this handmade sweater vest? Here is the tag. It's a size medium. It's so unique, and I'm gonna put it on the website. That'll do it for long sleeves, but now there's plenty of short sleeves to look through. My plan here is to skip right over the really springy styles and try to find some good layering pieces that make sense for fall. Can't pass up this one. It just has some fun details to it. This one is so cute, but I do wish it was just a little bit longer. It would have been a fun layering piece, but if it was longer, I think it would have ended up being more flattering on me. And this one here could be a good layering piece for under overalls, but I don't quite see myself wearing it. I'm trying to get myself to wear red, but it's just not really working. It's getting real busy in here for coupon day, and here's how many more tops I have to go. Hopefully I can find a couple good options. I'm gonna grab this one as a maybe because who knows, I've just gotta try it on. Okay, here's one I actually do like for myself. The colors and little detail around the sleeves, I'm gonna go ahead and try it on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip the tank tops and then go back to the front to check out the jackets. I actually grabbed this jacket here on my way in. I am gonna go ahead and try this one on, but otherwise that's gonna do it for jackets. So now I can head over to the skirts. Okay, so right away, I love this one here, the length and texture. It's just gonna be way too small. Otherwise, that would have been perfect. That's honestly exactly what I'm going for. Just gonna check to see if there happens to be anything else in the next couple sizes up. This could potentially work. It actually is pants, but I think I'll leave that behind today. Well, moving on to the pants, and then after that, hopefully I can find some options in the dresses. I do actually like this brown pair here. They're very comfortable, but I think they also could look nice. I'm afraid they might be a little small, but I'll add them to the cart just in case. Okay, these are actually a decent option, definitely in my size, and they're this fun cargo pant. And now another option here with this blue pair. The lower rise on these are what actually could make them work. And then I did find this one last pair here that could potentially work as well. 4 more options than I was expecting to find, and now I can move on to the dresses. Okay, already I'm seeing this and I want to get a closer look. Oh man, way too tiny. I would love to find a jumper or a shorter dress today, or a tighter sweater dress. That is high up on my list. So I'm wanting a sweater dress. This is in my size, but it is just so tiny, so I know I'm not gonna love it. I am hopeful that there's more coming up though. Specifically, this one caught my eye. This is really pretty, and I know it's gonna fit perfectly. Adding to the cart. Okay, wait, another solid find is this little jumpsuit here. It could potentially work with the belly, and it's new with tags. Such a fun one for fall. Oh no, size extra small. Okay, guess I'll grab it for the website. This jumpsuit would be perfect, but it's exactly like what I'm already wearing, so I'll just leave it behind. Now here is a potential option. It might be way too short. Let me see. Maybe not. I do really like the color, so I'm gonna try it on. Another fun find, not for me, but for the website, this Abercrombie sweater dress. It is so cute, size small. I've already looked through so many and I'm still only in the mediums. I did find 2 potential options, but I do think both of them are gonna be too small. One is this ribbed black jumpsuit and the other are these overalls that are definitely too small. But this is definitely the vibe I was going for. Well, that'll do it for dresses. I did find one solid option for myself, but now I think I'll check the shoes before heading into the fitting room. The last few times I've been here, this rack has not been very full, but it's still worth checking out because you just never know. Okay, something is catching my eye, and it is these cowgirl boots. I have been looking for boots just like this for well over a year. They do have a little bit of wear on them, but I think I'm still gonna try them on. Adding to cart because I love the color and they are perfectly in my size. I think I'm gonna switch things up today by checking out the home decor before wrapping up and going into the fitting room. Since I have a coupon, it's definitely hard to pass up this area. You do sometimes have to do some digging though. Something like this is always nice to have for organization. I might pick this up. I think it would be good to store my receipts in. Otherwise, let's see what this one is here. In a little rough shape, so I'll leave that behind. Okay, this is catching my eye. I've actually been wanting something like this for hosting. It is actually brand new and only $4.99. A few other things I'm seeing here is this cookie jar is really fun. And also, so is this. Really cool. Well, here's how the cart is looking. Definitely a variety in here, but I'm thinking it's time to do some try-ons and narrow things down. Well, definitely some solid finds here, and it's all in my color scheme. Hoping to find some good pieces that fit, so let's get started with the try-ons. I decided to get started with pants, and already these are automatic no's. All 3 were too small, but I'm still glad I gave them a try. This pair here actually fits great, but I'm pretty underwhelmed by them. I just feel like I'd always have to iron down these pockets, and I don't really want to deal with that. I do really like this jacket though. Definitely fits that comfy and practical vibe I was going for. This green shirt is actually a yes because I think it's going to be a good layering piece. Nothing too exciting, but this gray shirt is exactly what I was looking for because it's actually long enough. And then here is a sneak peek of this jacket. And now for another cozy find that is exactly what I was looking for. This button down actually fits really well too. Obviously not with this underneath, so stay tuned for the full try-ons to see how I style it. Here's my pile to leave behind, and here's my pile to keep. Pretty successful. I tried to do try-ons really quick today so that I can head home. Unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving the boots behind. They ended up being way too big, plus they're just enough worn to where I'd rather them be in better condition. I am sad though because I love this color and I am seriously this close to just buying some brand new. I just have not had luck finding any. Here's everything I'm getting for you guys that you can shop on our website now. And now here is what I'll be getting for myself. I'm excited to get all of these home and style them along with the exciting package that just came in the mail. So let's check out and get back home to do try-ons. The craziest part of this trip is how little I had to pay for my finds. Even the cashier was surprised.
Not bad.
I know,
That's
holy cow. I didn't realize I had so much credit, so hey.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can carry all of this to the car. I think I got it all. I'm just very out of breath. Now that everything's all packed up, it is time to head home. Made it back home, and I'm actually really excited to show you the items I got for myself and later the ones I got for you to shop. First though, what you see here on this rack is more than just my thrifted finds. There are also some pieces mixed in from Talara, but now let's take a closer look at the items I thrifted today and the ones I ordered from Talara. Starting off strong with the most perfect and comfortable outfit for fall, which includes these overalls from Talara and this lightweight striped turtleneck from American Eagle that I thrifted today. Let's first talk about the overalls. They come in a couple different colors, but I went with the light wash because I thought it would go with a lot of things in my closet. No, this is not specifically maternity, but because of how comfortable and stretchy their fabric is, it is going to grow with me as my belly continues to grow. So I love the fact that this piece is versatile. I can wear so many things underneath or over top, and I'm going to be able to wear it throughout the next 3 months and beyond. I'm ultimately really excited about this outfit and these pieces separately because I can wear them a lot of different ways, and most importantly, they are very comfortable. these jeans, I cannot describe to you how comfortable they are. I feel like I'm wearing sweatpants right now. I've seen other women who are pregnant wearing these jeans and raving about them, and now I completely understand why. These are way better than any maternity jeans I have ever tried on. They feel very secure and they look flattering. I am just never gonna be over these, and I'm very thankful I also got them in black too. They come in so many different colors, so I got just more of a medium wash and then black as well. And now for what I paired with it on top, this cozy, very nice and warm shacket that I know I'm gonna love this fall and winter. And then just a basic gray long sleeve underneath that again is long enough, which is what I was going for with today's haul. This is just another outfit that totally feels like me, which often can be a challenge when you're trying to get dressed during pregnancy, and yet it just might be even more comfortable than the first outfit I tried on. Moving on to yet another comfortable outfit that really feels like me that I know I'm gonna wear this fall. Starting with the flare leggings on bottom. So in my first Halara order, I had ordered these exact pants in, I think, 2 sizes down. And so I knew this time I really wanted them again because they are not see-through whatsoever. They really hold you in, and most importantly to me, they do not pick up lint, so it keeps them looking really nice all day long. If I'm gonna try to style yoga pants or leggings, I want them to look nice and then of course be comfortable as well. And now for what I paired on top. As I said earlier, my goal was to find longer shirts, longer sweaters, because so many in my closet are cropped, and this one is just the perfect length to keep growing with me these next 3 months. So this is one of those staple pieces I was on the hunt for today, and to finish off the outfit, I threw on my favorite long oversized jean jacket. Moving right along to another winner in another jumpsuit, which is this really pretty blue one here. They had a lot of different colors to choose from, and I almost went with black, but I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and it landed on this blue one, and it ended up matching this vintage cardigan I picked up today really nicely. I picked this up today at Goodwill just because I thought the colors, texture, and the buttons on it were really unique. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it for the shop or for myself, but I was just so drawn to the colors and versatility of it, so I do think I'm gonna hold on to this one. And now back to the jumpsuit. Here it is with a long sleeve turtleneck underneath. This is yet another fun find that I think ended up being pretty flattering. It's very comfortable to wear with the bump. I love how flowy it is, and I love this color and how it turned out. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun styling it. This next outfit here is one I'm gonna be saving for after pregnancy and closer to the spring, but I would say they're 2 staple pieces that have been missing from my closet. The first is this pair of pants I grabbed from Halara. I've been trying to find this color pant for so long. It just has a really nice shape to it. So I'm really excited to style these. I just think there's a lot of ways to dress them up or down. And then one way I'm probably gonna pair it is with this button down here. I see button downs like this styled all the time, but it's gotta be just the right fit. And this one is nice and long, so I do think it ends up fitting really great. So anyway, I just wanted to show these 2 pieces that I think are gonna fit really great, and I'm gonna tuck away in my closet, and I will be excited to pull them out come next year. But now I wanna show you what I think is my favorite item from the Goodwill haul, and that is this green dress. Now, I was very excited when I picked it up, and I didn't even try it on in the store, so this is my first time trying it on, and it fits even better than I was expecting, and I love the color and the fact that I can wear so many things over top. For now and in the fall, I figured I'd throw on a sweater like this, but it's also gonna look great on its own or with a jean jacket, but I'm really thankful to have found this. It truly feels like a staple piece to have in my closet. Now there is one last clothing find from Goodwill, which is this lace, really pretty green colored short sleeve top. This is exactly what I was looking for to layer underneath things. So I was thinking of layering it underneath overalls like this. And I wasn't actually going to try it on, but I think I should. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my try-ons with this outfit here. And now for today's final outfit, just showing another way to style some overalls with a really fun textured detailed shirt underneath. Now that you've seen all of my clothing finds, comment below to let me know which item is your favorite. I'm thinking from Goodwill, my favorite is the green dress, and then from Halara, I'm gonna have to go with the jeans. So as I mentioned, I was really surprised by how little I paid for my entire haul today, but before we talk numbers, I do wanna show you the 2 home finds I picked up. The first is this simple basket here, but I'm constantly looking for different sizes of baskets like this to keep me organized around my home. Whenever I find something thrifting and I can immediately think of so many different ways to use it, that's when I know it's gonna be a good and useful piece for my home. And then this next one I'm actually so excited about, and it is this utensil holder here. I've been wanting one for a long time, and I often see the wicker ones in the store, but they're usually worn down and don't really seem that cleanly. So then when I spotted this metal one, I knew it would be really easy to clean. It just looks nice, and it's going to be extremely practical for when we host at our home. Again, you guys already know I just love when things are both beautiful and practical because it makes me more excited to use them, and it even has the tag on the back, so I know this has never even been used. So now, here is how much I spent on the 10 items I picked up for myself today. The original price would have been $63.90, but with the 25% off coupon, I saved $15.98. And now for the crazy part, I somehow had $18.35 in loyalty rewards. I'm not even totally sure how my local Goodwill rewards work, but the cashier said she thinks it's 5 cents for every dollar, but whatever it is, it seems to add up quick. So anyway, now for my all-in total, I only ended up paying $32.34. That is such an amazing deal for all of those items, and honestly, less than what one of them probably would have cost brand new. Ultimately though, I am happy with today's haul because I really feel like I achieved my goal of finding comfy and practical pieces to carry me through the rest of my pregnancy. We'll see though, because I know I'm only gonna continue growing and I still have 3 more months to go. A little update though, I am officially in my 3rd trimester, and behind the scenes, I've been doing a lot of organization just to try to get ready for this new baby that will be coming in December. I've also been working really hard, both here on my channel and in my shop, to prepare for taking some time off once she does arrive. But this officially wraps up this series of thrifting throughout my 2nd trimester. You've now watched me thrift from week 18 in my pregnancy to now almost 28. I will say it's felt like a vulnerable and challenging experience to step outside my comfort zone and put outfits together as my body is changing by the day. But I will also say it's been really empowering. I've had a lot more fun than I even expected, and it's given me a lot of confidence to show off the bump. That'll do it for today though. I hope you enjoyed this haul and coming thrifting with me. Just a reminder to check out my store's website where we add our favorite items from the shop online every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can go there now to see the items I thrifted for you guys today. But otherwise, I will see you back here on the channel again very soon.